What is going on, everyone? Mr. Mom Collectibles. I am back with another video, and I got to admit, this one's a little bit off the cuff because I originally was going to be doing a reaction video to the Artisan announcement of the Hot Toys Jack Sparrow. Wasn't expecting Sideshow to pull a fast one, and it already went up for order. So this has turned into a reaction video with a little more to it, so to speak. And gotta wonder, did Sideshow pull a fast one on us and a little bit of a sneak attack, leaving people kind of with their pants down, where it was like, whoa, they had to pre-order this thing. But let's jump right into it. We're going to be talking about that. I also have right here the DX06 Jack Sparrow because there is differences. And for those who know, I got this figure only about 2 months ago. I did an entire video showcase on it. Said, I was super excited about it. I still love this figure, and even I see differences in it that are getting me so excited for the new Artisan and even the other subsequent versions of it. So what I want to do is do a breakdown of this, and kind of, if you're a viewer out there and you're not sure what the differences are, I want to give you my thoughts on what I see initially. And also, if you're someone that already has this figure, is it worth upgrading to the newer version? We're going to talk about that, all that and more. So let's get into it. All right, so like I said, guys, we're just going to jump right over to Sideshow's page because originally I was going to use the Facebook page. Not expecting this to go up for order, but I do like this because for me, when I give my reactions to stuff, price is oh so important. And there's a lot of YouTubers out there that, quick to react, put up videos right away. And, honestly, the price factors into the reaction, right? How much things are. So in this case, we're just going to start off with the major one, the Artisan series, $495. That is before tax and shipping from Sideshow. So if you were lucky to get that today, Sideshow did send out emails this morning. I forget when I got mine, but it was in time to prepare. I saw there's people out there kind of complaining that they were caught off guard, but they did send out the emails. And it was a queue system like they normally do, and it was for me, I'm on the East Coast, so it was 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You jumped right in, and it worked kind of the same way it was with the Joker, where it was one screen. So when you went into the queue, you had the option to queue the collector's edition, the deluxe, or the Artisan. So it was just basically what you're jumping in to see what you get. And so, like I said, the Artisan waitlisted as expected. It was, I think it took like 20 minutes for it to sell out. So you got the Artisan series here, $495, and then we have the deluxe version for $330, and the collector's edition for $290. Right off the bat, I think there's too many SKUs. I don't think 3 is necessary. That's my opinion. But we're going to break down the differences because I was watching some people give their reactions to stuff and kind of missing some things, and not knowing what comes with what. And like I said, the comparisons to the DX06, which is right here, and even the 15. So right off the bat, this is from Dead Man Tell No Tales. So this is the third DX. We had the DX06, we had the DX15, and now we have this Artisan. And there was actually another 1 or 2 MMS figures that were made. So there's been a total of like 5 Jack Sparrows realistically made. But from a DX point of view, these, the 6 and the 15 are the most common, and now this one. So here's the Artisan figure. Just breaking down, all the nuances to this, what's in the box. And so, like I said, we're going to go with the Artisan, and then we're going to break down what you don't get with the other versions. I think that's the easiest way, so that way there's no kind of confusion. Like I said, you get the head sculpt, you get 2 face plates, so you get the smirking expression with the rolling eye system, plus you get the neutral expression or the serious expression, detailed real-like beard, and then the big thing is the hair implementation, wool hair, not only on the the actual hair, but it's also the dreads all over, so full. So unlike the DX06, which I'll pull this right back on screen for you guys, the DX06 that you see here, this is completely all sculpted, the hair, the dreads, everything. And the DX15, they moved, you had an alternate sculpt, I believe, that had that more like the basic rooting hair, but the dreads were still molded plastic. So this version here, like I said, is the 6. The hair and the dreads, everything is full, plastic sculpted, and the 15 gave you kind of a hybrid. This here is 100% wool all over in terms of the back of the head, everything like that. They make a very big deal about stressing that, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I'll pull up that photo that you guys can see. The dreads, the braids, even all the jewels and everything inside. That's what's going into that premium Artisan version that you get all of this work done, which is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Also to note in the I saw cloth bandana. So you actually get a cloth bandana with this, unlike the other versions, which are going to be sculpted plastic like they were with the 6 and the 15. So you are getting a cloth bandana with the artisan figure. You get a bunch of hands. Some of them are new gestures that I've noticed. You also have the bandage wrapped because I believe he had the black mark on his right hand. So you do have one that has the bandage on it. So there are some differences there. Like I said, body with articulation. One big point for me when I saw this a couple days ago, and I'm going out on a limb here. This is the best artisan figure that they have done to date. Now, it's a shame because this is what artisan figures should be in terms of this price point, is that you're getting a leather belt and you're getting a genuine leather belt, a light and a dark. So you're getting two of the belts are genuine leather, and then you're getting a gator skin leather like belt. So basically, the two belts, and that was a big issue with these figures. I had to make sure mine was good too to avoid flaking. The leather skin belt that you kind of see here, he's wearing one, two, three belts, and then he's wearing like the harness, so to speak. So the belts here look like they're going to be leather, but the snakeskin belt is going to be like a leather. They're calling it like a leather-like material. Like I said, red scarf, brown, genuine leather brown boots, and you get coat and everything like that. Weapons, his guns, his knife, saber. Now, the one thing to take note is the DX06 and the 15, the sword was metal. It was die cast. It doesn't call that out here. So that may be a difference there in this, is that this may not have metal. If it does, that just really just pushes it so much further over the edge. And then, of course, it's the diorama too. So for those who know, the diorama, this is like a hybrid figure, I feel like, between the 6 and the 15. You get the wheel of the 6, and then you get that ocean feel of the 15 minus like the shark. And plus, it looks like you also have Davy Jones's chest with his heart potentially inside. So it's definitely like a hybrid. And I've seen people kind of already complaining online that I don't see the upgrades. For me, the sculpt looks fantastic. Upgraded sculpt, upgraded hair. You have to understand the character, like his neutral costume, it didn't really change dramatically from movie to movie. So you can't expect there to be a complete overhaul in the outfit to be like an Iron Man suit, so to speak. Just because, like I said, he wore an identical outfit, his main outfit from movie to movie. So really, the soft goods getting upgraded, sculpt getting upgraded, the diorama, those are the things that you should expect with this. The lantern LED with batteries, which that's awesome too. There's just so many inner workings with this character and with this figure. It is just really, really, really awesome. It's a surprise piece, definitely. I thought because they just announced that the Pirates 6 is getting rebooted. I thought this was our chance to give us another Johnny Depp. And for those who maybe thought that Hot Toys wouldn't touch him because of the whole Amber Heard situation, I mean, here you go. And I love it that everyone gets a Johnny Depp. Everyone gets a Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow again. And these photos are they're just amazing. And this is coming from someone that has the 6. I'm not trying to fanboy over this, but this is just what the reality is. When you see figures that are so well done already, how can Hot Toys improve? Well, then here you go. They've improved. I want to switch over here. I made this little graphic. So these are the 3 versions here. And this tells a really good story of kind of what to expect. So from the left to the right, so on the left side here, you have the artisan figure. As I said, a cloth bandana, and you can even see here molded plastic. So cloth bandana, full woven hair between the dreads and everything. Here you're going to get hair, but the dreads are plastic, and then here you're going to get full, sculpted. And you're going to get that like more minimal, basic rooting as Hot Toys goes. So you're going to get full rooting here, front, back, everything. You get the 2 face sculpts on all the figures with the rolling face plates with the rolling eyes. Things start to change up a little bit. You get the wheel for all 3, except on the collector's edition where they give you that old crappy diamond base. And this is even a big difference between the DX06, because the DX06, it gave you like a wooden platform. It was made out of cardboard, but it replicated like the wood planks to sit this on. This, they're swapping it out to give you that old diamond base. So those who have this, I'm trying to think, the DX Darth Maul had this. Actually, believe it or not, the Mech Test Tony Stark had this. It's a big base. It's pretty cumbersome. So there's that. And so there's, like I said, there's a little bit differences. The sculpted bandana here for these 2. So there's differences there that set that apart from the Artisan series figure. And like I said, jumping back real fast, the price points here, I think it's very reasonably priced. $4.95 for this. When you pre-ordered this, you could have used rewards if you had rewards available. So there's definitely people getting this at a cheaper price. And then you have the deluxe drop down to 330, and then the collector's edition for 290. I would argue and say this collector's edition, if I had to get rid of one, I would have gotten rid of the collector's edition and honestly just kept it with the deluxe version and the artisan. It looks like with the display options here, you can separate the wheel. So if you want to only have him on, I'm looking at these photos like right here, you want to have him on this base without the wheel, you can do so. So there's examples here they're showing you. If you already have a DX06 or you have a 15, there might be people out there wondering, is this worth upgrading? To me, I think it is. This character is really animated. There's so many poses and things that you can do with it. I know for me, this version of the DX06 that I have here, I'll pull this up on the screen so you guys can see. This version here that you have, how I have him with the coat and everything, he's an older piece. This figure's about 10 years old, but this thing is in great condition. I really don't want to futz with this figure a lot. I don't really want to keep removing. I've never taken the jacket off. I just don't want to. I have him posed up with the wheel, and you can see all the intricacies of the outfit and stuff. So this version of him is going to stay how he is. I have one hand here holding the wheel and him kind of hanging off of it. That's kind of the pose I'm going to have. I am going to get another one, the artisan, because I do want another version of him with the full hair, the full treatment, and potentially even have the jacket off and have an alternate look to him. So for me, I do see definitely the value there. And I know there's other people that, I'm not alone. There's other people that have either the 6 or the 15 that are going to still be upgrading, just because Hot Toys has, I think, given us a valid upgrade. Same thing like the 1989 Batman. I didn't think that figure was worthy of an upgrade. I thought it was perfect the way it is, and Hot Toys made it perfect. Now, when it comes to the artisans, I've been pretty critical about these figures because I feel like they're just not giving collectors the full treatment. And I say, is this one perfect? No, it isn't, because, you know, the hat could have been full leather, his tri hat that he wears. But what I mean by this is that this is the best artisan we have to date, because the Joker, even the Anakin Skywalker got a lot of crap from collectors because they literally gave you rooted hair. That was it. There was no leather soft goods. There was nothing like that. The Scarlet Witch, there was no leather soft goods. Like, what, you know, what made that premium price? So for $495, I do truly feel like this is the best version of the artisan that we have to date. Is it perfect in general? No, of course not. Nothing is perfect, but it's damn close. It is damn close. And what's great, like I said, collectors have versions to go after. Like I said, the deluxe. I personally don't think out of these three, the collector's edition is the one to go for. I think for 330 as a middle ground, if you can't get the artisan, I think that the sweet spot is the deluxe version. You're better off having the wheel, even if you don't plan on displaying it. It's better to have it and not. Only because you could sub that out for the water base if you want to. You at least have this platform diorama here, which is really awesome to have. So for me, for the upgrade, I'm not always a deluxe person, but for me, I think the breakdown and you can take the wheel off, I think that's a bonus. So like I said, if you missed out on the artisan, the deluxe, I think, is possibly the way to go. Now, to give people another opportunity, I just want to pull up here for you guys. If we head over to Plastic Hero Collectibles, my good friend Jeremy, he actually does have these up. If you guys are interested and missed out on Sideshow, he did put these up early this morning. You know, in terms of that, you know, please, basically, if you want to reach out to him, he posted pricing right here, which he wasn't that far off. And I just want to explain. So he's got it up right here. He posted it 11 hours ago for pre-order. So you can pre-order this. This is gonna be a day one. Very limited first batch. So he's 600 USD, which is right in realm of everybody else. Now, before you look at 600 and you freak out, you have to understand 600 to 495. That's before shipping and tax. So you're only talking about, once you hit shipping and tax on this, you're probably in that 550 range, 540. So to be able to secure the figure for 600, it's not absolutely in, you know, a terrible realm, you know, difference. I just want to stress that. I know people really get freaked out over like resellers and they're just scalping people. They're really not. If you break down the pricing, it's not that out of the realm. And this is going to be a big box. Okay, it's gonna be a really big box. If you check out the video I did on the DX06, this is probably gonna be the same, if not bigger. So it's gonna be a big piece. So it's something to consider. So I can drop his link in the description, Jeremy over at Plastic Hero Collectibles. If you are interested in engaging, you know, see if he still has them available, definitely hit him up. He has been updating people going on about this. Even a day before, he did a feeler trying to get an idea of how many people wanted one so he can try to secure pieces. And so, like I said, check that out. If you were unable to go through Sideshow, I do feel like there's going to be a bunch of people, like I said, that were sidelined with this, not expecting it to go off when it did. And so I think they're going to be scrambling down the road, maybe after everything, the dust settles and we kind of see what's going on. So just putting that out there as an option to people, as an alternative option, so to speak. But definitely, if you want, jump on the wait list for Sideshow. You might get a conversion there as well. And like I said, this says coming out October 24 to March 25. So there's another piece that's not exactly outside the realm of coming out this year. There's obviously some probably reused parts on it, more than none. So it's probably not as hard of a turnaround for Hot Toys as we may think. But if you're someone, like I said, that has the DX06 or even the 15, I just think this is a character that it's not outside the idea of getting another one. Definitely not. And like I said, even if you missed out on that. And so I just saw, like I said, I saw some comparisons and breakdowns of people today talking about the figure that didn't own it. So I just wanted to kind of do a little side by side with the actual character itself and kind of give you guys, my thoughts on the figure. Like I said, this is the DX06 right here. And I'll pull up a photo of him, try to get a little better photo of his face here so you guys can kind of see, to blow this up a little bit for you guys. Give me one moment. But yeah, like the detailing here, like even in the facial expression, is just really unbelievable. That smirk, you can see it right there. I have the neutral, and like I said, you can see there. I know the photo is small, but I mean, I can just see the detailing in the work, how much better this looks compared to the DX06. And I know a lot of people kind of kit bashed this one where they did the DX06, but then they got the sculpt of the DX15 to make their ultimate Jack Sparrow. I think Hot Toys gave it to us with this new Artisan. I think they just made the best one that's available. And for me, I absolutely love these one-off IPs that are not Marvel, Star Wars, or DC. I love the attention that we're getting to these figures. That's my 2 cents. So let me know in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on this. I love that it's a change of pace. It's something different. And Sideshow definitely, I think, pulled the fast one on us where they definitely threw this thing up there. We got the teaser just literally 3-4 days ago. Photos last night, up for pre-order today. I'm fine with it. No issues. Check your emails, ready to go. I mean, I like it. Bing, bang, boom. They were capitalizing on the hype, so to speak, not letting this one sit. So I'm all for it. No problem with it myself. I'm excited to get the Artisan figure. I'm really excited about that one. Like I said, I'll drop Jeremy's links below. If you are unable to obtain one and you're still interested, definitely hit him up. He's got limited available. So like I said, he's just another viable option. But like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys' thoughts are about this. Let me know what you think about the figure. Do you think the upgrade is worthy? What do you think of Sideshow's system of kind of throwing them out there faster versus waiting a couple days to prepare? So definitely caught people off guard a little bit. But let me know. Drop a like on this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel if this is in fact your first time. And I want to give a big massive shout out to all the channel members as well, the Scrunchy Squad. Thank you so much for supporting the channel as always. And until then, this is Mr. Mom Collectibles saying take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.